Stephanie Phillips, Joshua Williamson, and Inaki Miranda explore a little bit of Roy Harper's new and mysterious life post-Death Metal and Infinite Frontier, as the hero gets himself into a dangerous bar brawl while Cameron Chase wonders what has become of the former hero now. Stephanie Phillips, shepherded by Williamson's overall Frontier storyline, sets forth a really interesting new direction for Roy Harper, in that he really doesn't have a direction right now, and isn't a hero or a villain or anything in between, and is just catching up with the world that he left and going walkabout. I really enjoy the idea that since, what do you do with a character who's got so much baggage like Roy Harper does, since we've seen writers tackle all of these problems with him before over and over, so to choose to not tackle it directly at first and have him wander around and collect himself at first is quite interesting. There's also the implication that maybe he does remember some of the stuff that he's done or been part of, and him being beaten up by this guy we see this issue is him taking punishment for his past. It's a wholly intriguing new way to take the character, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here within the pages of Infinite Frontier. Inaki Miranda's artwork was very lovely, as we got some great past set stuff featuring Oliver and Roy's classic Archer costumes, cut nicely in with the modern stuff when Roy was being beaten up by the larger man in the bar. The larger man beating Roy was drawn actually particularly well, with some great lighting to help sell his immense size. Infinite Frontier Secret Files Issue 2 was another really fun look at the ever-expanding Infinite Frontier storyline Joshua Williamson and other writers at DC are building at the moment, bringing back a fan-favourite character and making him an integral piece of this larger, mysterious puzzle. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Infinite Frontier Secret Files Issue 2 finds Cameron Chase's report on Roy Harper start up, stating that he is dead, or at least he was, and trying to understand him means piecing together the many titles he has held in the past. In the past, Green Arrow and Speedy chase Deathstroke across the roofs of Star City. Oliver tells Roy to stay in control of the fight, wanting him to hit Slade with a tracker. Chase knows that Roy has gone by Speedy, Red Arrow, and Arsenal and worked with the Justice League, Teen Titans, Outlaws, and Green Arrow himself, but it's possible he doesn't actually remember all of that now, after what he has been through. Roy fires his arrow, missing Slade and allowing him to escape, but Oliver knows that it's fine since he won't get very far. Roy gets angry, snapping his bow since he missed the shot, but Oliver says it's not his fault since Slade had got the better of both of them. He talks about how Buddhist monks would use archery as a form of meditation, believing it to be about being in the moment, focusing on a single target and nothing else, and not allowing emotions to cloud one's perception. Oliver warns Roy not to let his anger control him, since that's the way Slade wins. Roy says that meditating on his mistakes won't fix that, but he misses the point, as Oliver says he needs to meditate on the goal, not the mistake, and change perspective. Cameron wonders if, thanks to the man's shattered past, what kind of man Roy Harper is now, and how much does he remember, and what is he going to be, as in the present day, Roy Harper is beaten around a New Mexico bar by a much larger opponent named Big Bill. Roy isn't impressed with how hard the man hits, reiterating the point to the surprised man that he wanted to know how hard he hit, since he didn't feel a thing. The man comes for him, as Cameron's report wonders if Roy can ever be a hero again, since he crawled back to life on more than one occasion, suffering from addiction, watched his friends die, and even lost his only daughter to the villain Electrocutioner. Chase says that she cannot know how Roy felt after having to mourn the death of a child, or the feelings that he'll have as he regains these memories. Roy is tossed around the bar, helped up by the bartender, who thinks that he should stop antagonizing Big Bill, or at least try and hit him back, but Roy tells the woman that he's fine, but she knows that the bloodied man isn't, since the big guy will kill him, since Big Bill doesn't know when to stop once he gets started. Roy is counting on that as he confronts the man again, saying that he's acting like a clown, so the man grabs him by the throat, saying he doesn't plan on holding back this time. Suddenly, the man is hit on the back of the head by a baseball bat wielded by the bartender, who tells Bill to stop. The enraged Bill takes the bat, wondering how the girl will make him stop. He raises the bat to hit her, but before he can, Roy stops him, saying that he can sense some real anger issues inside Big Bill, something he knows all about. Roy kicks the man down, giving the bat back to the woman before returning to Bill, as Cameron knows that Helen back again changes a man, wondering what type of man Roy Harper has been changed into. Later, Roy leaves the bar with Big Bill's chopper keys, called to by the bartender who knows that he saved her, but Roy thinks that she actually saved him, and she reminds him of someone. She hopes that that's a good thing, learning that this woman cared for him when she had no reason to, just like the bartender did. Roy heads off on the chopper as Cameron's report comes to a close, wondering if Roy is unable to find a path that leads away from his destructive tendencies. She fears that he'll become more of an enemy than an ally, and he warrants some further discussion. Director Bones, however, turns off the report, finding it all quite fascinating, knowing Chase has always had a soft spot for the broken ones, but she doesn't need to be playing therapist with these people, since there's no time for it, not when the multiverse is at stake.